absolutely love hearing the Reinhardts as I ride the back roads here in Maryland. It is almost January, and I'm out on the bike. And so it's the first time in a while that it's actually been decent to ride. And here's how I look about it. I always talk about people that bitch and complain about the cold weather. Hey, at least you don't live in Buffalo, right? What do they get, like almost 10 feet of snow in a month? I mean, I'm all about snow and skiing, but screw that. Hello, friends. My name is Colin. Hope everybody's having an awesome day today. Are you guys getting excited? Are you the type that gets pumped up about the new releases that are coming from Harley? I believe it is, January 18th is when they unveil the new models. And I wanted to get you guys' take if you feel that it's kind of gotten anti-climatic. What I mean by that, I think, a couple years ago, and I bought this thing again, late 2016, I believe, early 17, for the Street Glide Special right here. And I remember at the time, now this was before they did it in January. They used to do it in the fall, right? I think, was it like September? I don't remember exactly. And then they changed it over to the last couple years where they unveil all their new models in January. But I remember it was a big deal, and obviously this was before the virus came out, and then they kind of limited, but they had the big unveiling at the show, and then and all these people came out, and they made a huge deal about it, and all these people were able to actually see it in person. And I believe they changed that, recently to kind of online or just like a Zoom call per se. I think that would happen last year. I'm not 100% sure. But I thought it was cool then. But the last couple years, it's kind of died off, that craze. Now, I don't know if it's because of everything with the pandemic and you control what you can control, but I don't know if that is the reason 100% that they stopped that. I mean, I know a lot of companies across this world have done that. They've eliminated those trade shows, so to speak. Let me get around this dude real quick. Don't crap on the road, you Mr. Horse. That's one of the perils out here where I live is, let's just say, some defecation sometimes get in your way. You have to, it's got an obstacle course out here, so it's, it's entertaining, let's just put it that way. But anyway, it used to be like really cool, like really enjoyable, where I'd say like, oh, look at all the new models. I was kind of excited. But lately, I don't know if I have that excitement as much as I did a couple years ago. And again, what I said a minute ago, blame it on the times, blame it on knowing that, for the people that have to go out there and they're looking at new bikes and they want to finance, it's kind of hard right now with the rates the way they are. I mean, have you guys looked at auto loans lately and how much the loans are, all these interest rates? And again, it's hard to get excited when you're thinking, well, I'd like to buy a $25,000 bike, but with the loan, it might cost me $40,000. So, it's stuff like that. But over the years, they really haven't done a huge amount of changes. Obviously, my other bike, the Pan America, that was a big change. But the Milwaukee 8 stayed the same for a while. And then each year, you just, they got the carryover models, which I believe comes out like right after the new year, where they just have the existing models and they change colors. And it's gotten to the point where, like a couple years ago, you'd hear all these rumors, and you still do, but then Harley's like really tightened down on information getting out. But then you have these detectives, these internet detectives that do really well, and they look under patents and they find all this stuff that's coming out. And you already see articles of, like they're talking about the Lowrider STS, like a different model with different colors. There's talk about the 975 rumor, which they've been talking about for a couple of years now, the 975 mid-range. What is it, the Nightster S they've been talking about that's confirmed for next year, a different iteration on the Nightster with the Revolution Max engine. But, nothing's coming out and just like exciting me. Nothing's coming out and saying, wow, I just cannot wait to hear about the new models. It's going to be new colors because it's the 120-year anniversary. So we're going to get some cool stuff. And I'm not trying to be like negative. I'm really not. I'm actually a very positive dude. I'm just asking, do you guys still have that same excitement? And if you do, tell me about it. Like, what are you excited about? What are you excited about? Are you thinking like new colors, new models? Obviously every year they come out with a model here or two. And I've already seen all the rumors, like I just mentioned, colors, new iteration of a couple different bikes, but nothing like earth-shattering. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe if you watch this video in a couple weeks, once the rollout comes out and they release it on January 18th, I could say, well, I was wrong. This is a huge change, or I could be like, it's okay. And that's what I got the last couple years. So I wanted to get your guys' take on that, because ultimately, as Harley owners or any motorcycle owners, it is cool seeing like new things and new colors, but what can bring that excitement back? What can bring that thing where you're just like pumped and you want to get on the live stream and you want to just watch every minute and see what's coming up and what's going to be going on with the motor company? Because that's what I want to get back. And I don't know if I've had that the last couple of years. My personal opinion, that's why I want to see if you guys have the same feeling or if I'm just smoking crack and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, let me know your thoughts, guys. Now get out there and ride like I am on almost January. And it's, I think it's around 65 degrees today. I had to get out of the bike. Absolutely had to get out and ride, and I am enjoying it. Now get out there and ride, everybody. Be well, and I'll talk to you guys soon.